be heat in there?
Well, I don't know. It all depends on. So first thing first, we're gonna go down there. We're gonna put the battery. I'm not gonna put the battery in yet. I'm gonna grab the propane tanks. We're gonna go fill up all the propane tanks.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna come back. I'm gonna set everything up. So I've got lots of propane. Then I'm gonna put the battery in. Then I'm gonna see if the generator will work, and we'll go from there. The generator works, or if the battery makes it work, I don't know.
Where are you going?
I'm going down to get my hacksaw.
Your what?
Hacksaw.
Hacksaw. Okay, everybody. You know that we were Hi, everyone, just joining us. You know that we had to cancel a weekend that we had planned for a few weeks. We actually plan our trailer adventures weeks ahead of time. And so we had a free day. Usually our life is planned, scheduled. Right, Coco? Planned and scheduled. Look how fat Coco looks. Don't let the doctor see that. You look like one of those pigeons or doves or something. Okay, so we had to leave the trailer last night because the electrical was broken, or we had no electrical. So we had a free day today. So let's get stuff done, right? So these were our blinds. They always embarrassed me. They're about 8 years old. And we never went, see how dirty they are? We never had time or made time to replace them. So I said, let's go to IKEA today and replace those blinds. The blinds were, remember the blinds are here? They're all broken. So Brad has this thing where nothing is easy for him. There's always something wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he cuts something. It's either too long, too short. He drills a hole, blah, blah, blah. Or the item comes and it's missing a part. Like, it's never easy. Right? Never easy. We're live. Never easy in Brad's world. She does need trim fit. Coco, you need some trim fat. Okay, so we unpacked the blinds. We're like, yeah, they slip right on. It took him longer to unpack the box than it did to install them. Put it up. Sweet. Put it up. Sweet. Put it up. Sweet. But guess what? It is, these ones are like, what, 3 millimeters, 1/8 of an inch too long, and it won't fit. Easy is the new hard. It is. You're glad it's not you. Good to know it's not your just house. So now Brad is coming up, and he's gonna do that. So he needs just to take a tiny bit off. Tiny. So this is should we watch or not?
No.
Don't watch, okay. So then, okay, so. There he is. Okay, so then, I thought, well, let's get some new shears. Hold on, you guys gotta see this. It's really bad. We have people over for Thanksgiving, and Brad opened the window and closed the shears. Look at. So I thought, so we were both super embarrassed. So we got new shears at IKEA. How much were they? Like $8. And the reason they're all chewed up, is because Ellie used to jump at the window and try and kill the postman. Like, she'd throw herself at the window. Like, throw herself. Throw. So, we got those. So, those got to be replaced. So, now let's see how Brad's doing. We'll check in on him. And we got a battery for the trailer. So, we're going to go down and change the battery and see if that helps. And then we went to Canadian Tire. I really wanted to show you guys Canadian Tire because you Americans don't know Canadian Tire is fantastic. But my battery was dead. We'll have to do it another time. Hey, Rue. What's Brad doing? What's he doing? Is he sighing? And guess who had a bath yesterday? Or this morning? Guess who had a Dunkaroo? Who had a Dunkaroo? Rue did. It wasn't Izzy, it was Ellie. Izzy was the angel. If there wasn't bad luck, you wouldn't have any luck. Well, we do totally fine. It's just bumps in the road every day. She is. Doesn't she look shiny and bright? She does look a little bit better. Brad says we're not allowed to look. And Newman. Hi, Noob. Got his meds, so he's chill. She had a Dunkaroo. Rue had a Dunkaroo. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Betty. We'll look at the blinds after he puts them up. And I finally got a frame for the cookie. For the cookie art. So yeah, that's our day. Brad, okay, so we'll start from the beginning. So we went to IKEA to replace our blinds because they were all dirty and ripped. And one was just a little tiny bit too big. Yes. You scare everybody else when you do that. When you're scared, everyone else is scared. When you do that, Kiwi gets really scared. Okay, so don't do that. Oh, don't send me anything. Don't send me anything. Donate it to Rescue and they can auction it off. Don't send me anything. You keep your money. Don't send it. Donate it. Anyway, I think it's the weather. It finally stopped raining. There, look who it is. My biggest boy. Well, that's what I was going to do. Send money to Jens this week. Jens is on her own with the kids this weekend, so. Her boyfriend does comedy. He's like a comedy guy. And he's the MC and opening for a famous comedian tonight. I don't know who it is. So it was a job he couldn't turn down. Coco's in the kitchen. Should we go look at the blind? I don't really. I got Cookie. I mean, you can send it if you really want to, but you gotta quit sending me stuff because I gotta save your money. Sell your crafts at that craft place. Then you have extra money. What do you think, Newman? What do you think, Newman? Anyways, we'll put Cookie's picture right there. Cookie's painted picture that he got. Sorry, my internet is bad because of our weather for some reason. Where's my plugged in? So if we buffer and all that, I might have to go. Is Sid done laying eggs? She is. She's egged out. She had that shot, that hormone shot. If you're just joining us, Rue had a bath today. So she looks extra beautiful. Hear Kiwi yelling? She's upset because Rue yelled. When Rue has an alarm call, she's like super scared. That's right, she's vegan. Vegan. Whatever. She bit Brad earlier, so she's on Brad's bad side right now. Should we go look at the blind? I'm scared to look. Because what if it didn't work? So tomorrow we're going to go install the battery. And see if that helps, a new battery. And see if our trailer gets power. Kiwi bit Brad today. She was sitting with him and then all of a sudden she bit. Rue always has energy. She's always buzzing around. Kiwi. He said to her, no bite. Said. Should we take a peek? Still sawing away. Oh. Roman Rue, yes. She needs her own page. You need someone to take good videos of you, Rue. You need someone to play with you. I tricked her. I was sitting here. I took away my my Dr. Mom energy and just sat here scrolling my phone and see if she would come on my lap. And she did, and I had a towel behind my back, so I put her I wrapped the towel around her and dunked her. Hey, Rue. And then Coco got jealous, so she had to go be dunked. Coco was so jealous of the Dunkaroo. You love umbrella cockatoos? She's very loud. She screams probably for about Well, she screams for about 45 minutes every night. And then when she goes to bed, she screams for about 15 minutes. When she's scared, she screams. Duncan is the cockatiel, and Maxwell was the bird I fostered for a bit. I can't remember what I was saying. She is quiet. Oh yeah, she's loud. Loud. Mrs. Loud. If she doesn't see me, she's loud. The only time she's not yelling is when I'm here and she's chewing up baseboards. Just to let you know. It's the only time she's not loud. She's doing stuff like that. It's not like she doesn't have enough toys. Yeah. When she's not screaming is when I'm with her. Duncan was my daughter's bird. She's out in the kitchen now. I'll show you in a minute. Brad didn't want me to film him putting the blind up because I don't know why. Kiwi's yelling for me. Does Kiwi ever bitten Brad before? Yeah, she bites everybody. She gets moody. She gets pinchy. Like, she pinches though. My husband must be a saint. Yeah, he's pretty good. We're good. He's lucky to have me and I'm lucky to have him, I guess. If you want to look at it that way. We're both kind of live and let live now after 30 years. Yes, she pinches. So that's what she does. It's like it's not a bite. It's a pinch. It's like a correction. Have you ever seen macaws mates? They kind of pinch each other or beak each other when they're mad and they kind of bicker. That's what she does to us. Your face is itchy. I cut back on Newman's psych meds. He's back to itching his face. He takes psych meds for his anxiety, which causes the nervous itching. But the doctor sent me a note today saying they can't have any more refills on his psych meds until So Newman has to go to the doctor, right? Newman needs a checkup before we give you any more Ativan. Danita, what is the macaw that blushes and turns red? Kiwi does. Most macaws with white faces blush. I think all birds blush, but you just don't see it. But you see it on a macaw because of the white skin. Oh, I gotta tell you guys a funny story. You wanna hear a funny story? Do I hear Brad? I gotta tell you a funny story. Okay, so I don't really go on my personal Facebook feed because I don't like the politics and I don't like sad animal stories, which is pretty much everyone's Facebook feed these days. Anyway, so I went on there because I was asking a question about in a group specific to our trailers. I was asking for help. I see an old group pop up. It's buffering. I see an old group pop up that I used to watch, and I was the owner of the because the owner of the craft group was a really grumpy man, and he did what he wanted, and he was ruthless. And when people, he would sell everything like the cheapest. He was the cheapest vinyl seller, cheapest everything seller. And so all the other vendors hated him because he undercut everyone. So then he started getting into, so he stopped doing the vinyl. Well, no, he still does the vinyl. The company's called Craft Vinyl. And he stopped doing the vinyl. Well, he does do the vinyl, but now he's added glitter and tumblers and all that stuff. You know, people make those glitter tumblers. So he added all that on his line. So, like, normally glitter will sell for $7 a little bag, but he sells it for $2. That's how he just goes by volume rather than sales. Like volume rather than whatever. Anyways, so, and he's ruthless and no one likes him. So anyways, there's this Tumblr Convention in, is it Nashville? This weekend? And it's at the convention center. And I guess the Tumblr Convention has one half of the convention center. And he was the official sponsor. And he had two big tables he rented to sell his glitter and vinyl. And it's all Tumblr, so everyone's selling glitter and vinyl at this convention. Well, I guess the vendors complained, and he had a contract for two tables, and he had a contract for being a sponsor. So they terminated his contract to have tables at the spot because all the other crafters were jealous because he's gonna sell everything and they won't have any sales. So they took away his contract for that, and then they tried to take away his contract for being a sponsor, but he had a lawyer and all that, so he still remains, but he can't sell there. It's this weekend's craft fair. Anyways, he can't sell there, but he's the official sponsor, okay? So, what he did, and it cost $20 to get into this Tumblr convention, okay? That's a lot. That's a lot of money. So, anyway, so what he did, you're not going to believe what he did. He's brilliant. He rented the other half of the convention center, right? And he's going to have, and I guess when you go in the convention center, the Tumblr convention is that way, and the booth is that way, and the other side is this way. And his booth will be there. So he's going to compete with the whole Tumblr convention. Isn't that brilliant? He says he doesn't care how much it costs. He's trying to prove a point. But he does that sort of stuff. He does things like that to prove a point. And one time the city did something to him, and he had to pay his taxes or whatever. They demanded money to something or whatever. So he went into the tax office with pennies, and he paid the tax office. He brought in 5 wheelbarrows. 5. So he made the news all over. He made the news all over. He went. Anyways, I get a kick out of him because he puts up with no SHIT at all. I thought that was brilliant. Okay, are you guys getting booted off? Here, Newman, I gotta stand up. We're gonna check on our blinds, okay? You wanna go there? Okay, let's see our blinds. Oh, it's up there! He did it! he did it. He fixed it. We got the new blinds. They were really cheap. So I think they were like $20 or $30 each. So it was about time we replaced them. It's our weather. This one's replaced.
There, your shears are too.
And our shears are replaced.
Yeah.
Everything's done. He did it. Brad's the man. I was worried. I was a little bit worried. It's the last thing you want to do is return anything to IKEA. Have you ever returned something to IKEA? You gotta take a number, and then this is giant waiting room, and you sit. There's rows and rows of seats. No, they just got dirty and broke. They got dirty and broken because they're 8 years old and they're cheap. I wanted to replace these curtains, but Brad said, why? They're just going to get wrecked. So anyways, I'm going to go. I just wanted to check in and show you what we did. We were productive today. But things that have been bugging us. See, this is what they look like. They're white. That is not white. That's pet dust. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. Have a good night, everyone. Happy Saturday.